Yo, what's up, guys? It's Beat Up 44. I'm here to break down the Kentucky Duke Champions Classic game tomorrow night in the ATL in Atlanta. I'm doing this old school here. We out here in the barn. I ain't got all these fancy graphics like all these other YouTubers and stuff, but I've been digging into this matchup for about 3 months now. You got Cooper Flagg, Con Knuppel, the two big-time freshmen for Duke, and throw in Kamal Mulach. 6 games of total college basketball experience between the three. And then you look at what Mark Pope did in the offseason, using that portal, hitting that portal hard. A lot of experience, guys like Butler, Kerr Kriisa, Amari Williams, Andrew Carr, Orlando Ortega Oweh, Jackson Robinson, and Kobe Barea. You got, out of those three right there alone, Kobe Barea, the top three-point shooter in the country last season, Jackson Robinson, the sixth man out of the Big 12, and Ortega, a dynamic guy, kind of like a Duthiero. He does a lot of the stuff that Adu did for the Cats last year. And Carr, experienced guy from Wake Forest and Delaware, led Delaware to a CAA title and NCAA tournament his freshman year. And Amari, man, just a do-it-all, great field, big man at the 5 spot, come from Drexel, defensive player of the year in that league. And Brandon Garrison, the number 45th ranked recruit in the country last year, going into his sophomore year. So this Kentucky team is full of experience. And if you look at Duke at the guard spot, you got Tyrese Proctor and Caleb Foster returning as a sophomore. Proctor's been a part of some pretty big games. Foster really hasn't played a big role in big-time situational games for Duke. And if you look at the transfer portal, Duke hit it. Got signed James from Tulane, Gillis from Purdue, and Malik Brown from Syracuse. Gillis, he's been a part of some big-time NCAA tournament games, but as for signed James at Tulane, I don't think he's ever played in the NCAA tournament. And Malik Brown, I don't think he's ever played in the NCAA tournament. And then the 3 freshmen, what are they going to do in a primetime matchup against solid, experienced college basketball players? They have that talent, Flagg, Mulach, and Knuppel, but what will they do against a big-time matchup like this against experienced guys who know and understand the game? Talent can take you so far, but will you be able to execute, and will you be able to X and O's compete with a team like Kentucky early on in the year? I know this Kentucky team isn't gelled all the way, but what we've seen from the Mark Post system so far, this team is great X's and O's. They run some good half-court sets. So when you pair that all together, will this Duke youth and this freshman movement be ready for the experiment that UK will throw at them? And be biased, call me whatever. I'm a Kentucky fan, diehard Kentucky fan to the core. But early on, you have to give the edge to this Kentucky team in this primetime matchup. I mean, Pope has come in. A lot of media outside of Kentucky and all that, they had their doubts about Pope. But what I've seen in the last month, since they've seen this Kentucky team play, they're high on what Pope is bringing to the table. And for me in this matchup, the experience, the shooting ability of Kentucky early on, and a guy like Amari, the way you can work him in that high post, is Mulach going to be able to contain that? And does Duke have enough girth at the rim to slow down this Kentucky team? So to get Kentucky at +6 in this game, I'm all over the Cats. I mean, I love them in this primetime matchup. And I just think, I mean, Duke, talent-wise, great. But I just give a big lean to the Cats here early on in the season. So give me the Cats by around 5 to 6 in this matchup. But I want to thank you guys for watching this, and enjoy watching the game tomorrow night.